بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله حمدا كثيرا طيبا مباركا فيه. إخوتي في الله، حياكم الله. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reward you all. Today is Wednesday. This is the last day of the week. And we're about to finish this chapter here of Ma'rifa wa Nakira. This lesson that we have here on page number 65 is very important. It's probably the most important lesson that we have had so far. Now, we want to go back to the beginning, and we want to take our time. The first, I want you all to look carefully at these sentences. Each group of sentences has 7 sentences. Each group of sentences has 7 sentences. And then there are 7 groups. That makes it 49 sentences. What are the signs indicating nakira wa ma'rifa? That's what we've been discussing from the beginning of this lesson. The signs that something is ma'rifa is what? What's the sign that something is ma'rifa? Al-alif lam at the beginning, like al-bayt, the house. What else? Ad-damir muttasil, baytuka, bayti, your house, my house. This is definite. It's something that we know. No, it's definite. What else? Connected to something definite, like Baytu Muhammad. Baytu Muhammad. Muhammad's house. Yep. What's the sign that something is nakira? A tanween. Baytun. Baytun. When you hear that tanween, that means it's an indefinite. A house. Whose house is it? We know a house. A house. Not definite. It's indefinite. Even if it's connected to something indefinite, like Baytu Rajulin, a man's house, still indefinite. But when that thing Bayt gets something connected to something definite, Baytu Muhammadin, now it earns ma'rifa. It gets it picks up that is ma'rifa. Is this understood? Brothers and sisters online, is this understood? That's what this chapter is about. That's what this chapter is about. You have to recognize that. In order to understand these sentences right here, there's no way you can understand these sentences except that you know what is ma'rifa and what is nakira. When is it the lesson and a lesson? You don't understand that? It's absolutely imperative that you understand what is it that makes something ma'rifa, and we discussed this from day one. So barakallahu feekum. Each section here has 7 sentences. So I don't want you to overlook the first sentence where it says number 1, then it says number 2, then it says number 3. You with me, Abdul Sabur? That's considered from the sentences. Okay? I'm going to read the first sentences. I want you all to repeat after me. We're going to read each one 2 times. Be patient with me. I want you to take this opportunity to perfect your articulation. No stuttering. No stuttering. Some of these sentences have 2 words. Where's no room for you to stutter? 3 words. And today we're finishing our 4th week. We're finishing our 4th week of study. And we are studying Arabic with proficiency. You want to be proficient. You want to be articulate when you speak. So this is the time to start now. On lesson number 3, you have to strive hard now. You have to have some type of prestige and honor for that which you're studying. Don't wait to get to the end to perfect it. No, perfect it now. Perfect it now. You all after me. هذا درس. هذا درس. This is a lesson. This is a class. A lesson. طيب. I want you all to understand that this is what makes a sentence. This is one of the ways of making a sentence. You have ma'rifa, then a nakira. You have something that's definite, then that which is indefinite. Hada is definite. How we know that is definite? Because I'm pointing, it means this. I'm pointing at it. This is right there in front of you. I'm saying this. This is, I'm pointing at it. You call these ism ishara. These are the nouns of pointing at a person or object. This, male or female, have or hadihi. Dhalika wa tilka, that, male or female. Huna wa hunaka, here and over there. You're pointing at it. So it's ma'rifa, because you're pointing at it. Brothers and sisters, are you all with me? You understand the fact that this is something that's known because you're pointing at it. You're talking to somebody and you're pointing at this thing. I want you all to understand, brothers and sisters, that this is one of the ways to formulate a constructive sentence. It needs ma'rifa and it needs nakira. That's the option. It could be a ma'rifa and a ma'rifa. It could be, but sometimes that could be unclear. So we need something to make it a little clear. Okay, let's go to the second sentence. The first sentence is hada darsun. The second sentence, repeat after me. Hada darsun jadidun. Hada darsun jadidun. This is a new class. This is a new lesson. The first one was this is a lesson. Now we just added one word. This is a new lesson. We could say hada darsun tayyibun. This is a good lesson. We could say hada darsun tawilun. This is a long class. We can say, Hada darsun sahlun. This is an easy class. Do you all understand that? Right, the word is ma'rifa. It means definite. Ma'rifa means definite. So we can change that description at the end. It's not crucial in the sentence. It's not crucial in the sentence. You don't need it. It can be changed. Let's go to the next one. Aina darsu. You all are after me. Aina darsu. With some of the shot. Don't drag it in there. Aina darsu. Afwan, no, meta darsu. No, correct me. Meta darsu. Meta darsu. When is the lesson? No, tanween is a sign of nakira. Tanween is a sign that something is indefinite. Tanween is a sign that something is indefinite, not ma'rifa. Ma'rifa means definite. Tanween, baytun means a house. It's indefinite. Whose house is it? I saw a house. Did you see Ahmed's house? No, I saw a house. A house is indefinite. We don't know which one it definitely is. I saw a house. You see Muhammad's, I'm not sure. No. Can ma'rifa be considered something specific? No, it's unspecific. Ma'rifa means that it's specific. Indefinite is something that's general. Indefinite is something that's general. Meta dars means when is the class? When is the class? Let's continue. Now, the next sentence, we're just going to add another word. You'll repeat after me. Meta darsul jadid. Meta darsul jadid. When is the new class? When is the new class? When is the new class? Okay, this next one here, brothers and sisters, look at this next one. It says, you repeat after me. هذا الدرس جديد. هذا الدرس جديد. So we have two ma'rifas. هذا is ma'rifa and dars is ma'rifa. We want to keep them together and say this class. Now we want to say is new. This class is new. This class is new. This one in particular, most people find difficulty with this. But what do we want to do to help aid this? Is that this word dars, I want you to understand. Dars, this word ad-dars here, ad-dars, jadid, this word ad-dars, it's just explaining what Hada is talking about. It's just explaining what you're pointing at. Yeah, Edgar, you understand what I'm saying? The word dars is just explaining what you're pointing at. You could say, Hada jadidun. This is new. That's a complete sentence. Hada jadidun. That's a complete sentence. You understand it, Ibrahim? Now, when you say dars, it's just explaining. It's the same thing. You're pointing at it, and now you're naming it. You can say, Hada dars. You can say, Hada al-walid Ahmed. This boy is Ahmed. You can say, Hada al-kursi jadid. This chair is good. You're pointing at the chair now. You can say, Hada al-bab. This door. Sometimes you can point at a door. You can say, Hada al-rajul. You can point at a man sometimes. You can say, Hada al-qalam. You can point at a pen sometimes. Brothers and sisters online. That which is coming after it is just explaining what it is that you're pointing at. Are you all with me? So it goes hand in hand with it. It goes hand in hand with it. It's one thing. This lesson is new. This lesson, you can say this is new. This is new. Or you can say this lesson is new. But they go together. They go together. In actuality, in Arabic, you call this badal or atbayan. You call this is just, it's just a replacement of hada. It's just making hada clear. And you know exactly what you're pointing at. That's all it does. It's just clarifying what you're pointing at. This word after hada, if it's ma'rifah, it's just clarifying what you're pointing to. That's it. So this word here, this sentence, hada darsu jadidun, this lesson is new. It's totally permissible to say this is new. This is new. Brothers and sisters online, this number 4 on every single example must be understood. Do you all understand this? Any questions about this? Any questions about this? It's totally permissible to say this is new. But when I say this lesson is new, I'm like clarifying what I'm pointing at. Yeah, Harun, you understand that? So you can't say this is the new. No, it doesn't mean that. No, this lesson is new. Now let's go to number 5. هذا هو الدرس الجديد. هذا هو الدرس الجديد. This is the new lesson. This huwa, you can translate it and say this, it is the new lesson, but that's not the point that you translate it. What do we have here? Everything is ma'rifah. Everything is ma'rifah. Hada is ma'rifah. Ad-dars is ma'rifah. Al-jadid is ma'rifah. But we want to separate. We want to separate between the subject and the predicate. So we come with this pronoun. What's the name of this pronoun? The man of fasl. Fasl means separate. Fasl means to separate. We took these pronouns at the beginning. We called it damir munfasl, means it's separated. This pronoun is to separate between the subject and the predicate. That's what it does. It separates between the mubtada wa khabar. It separates between, so you can clearly see it. Okay? So because everything is ma'rifah, because everything is ma'rifah, we don't want to misunderstand. We don't want to understand. We want to. What does this mean? What does this mean? This is the new lesson. We don't want somebody to understand that this means this new lesson, and I'm waiting to complete it. This new lesson is good. I don't want anybody to think I mean that. This new lesson. So I'm going to say, هذا هو الدرس الجديد. Yeah, Harun, did you understand what I said? Okay, good. You understand that, Ghanem? No. I don't want anybody to misunderstand me. That I'm saying this new lesson. So I say, هذا هو الدرس الجديد. So you can understand that hada is over here is the subject, and ad-dars al-jadid is the predicate, inshallah. It's not to emphasize, it's to clarify. Not emphasizing and making something stronger. It's clarifying, separating. Not to emphasize that it's jadid. It's not to emphasize that it's this one. But it's to separate the subject from the predicate so that you won't misunderstand that I'm saying this new dars, this new lesson, and then you're waiting for me to complete it. This new lesson is good. No, I'm not saying this new lesson. I'm saying this is the new lesson. This is the new lesson. So it won't be misunderstood. Na'am. 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 No, but we don't want to get into mubtada. We don't want to say that word. Na'am. Tayyib. Let's go to the next one. هذا الدرس, you repeat after me. هذا الدرس الجديد في اللغة العربية. No, it's not a must to have huwa. It's not a must. It's just to clarify. It's just to clarify. It's not a must, but it's just to clarify. It's not a must. هذا الدرس الجديد في اللغة العربية. Tayyib, now look at this here. This says, this new lesson is in the Arabic language. This new lesson is in the Arabic language. This new lesson is in the Arabic language. Let's go back to number 5. Number 5, it says, هذا الدرس الجديد, but I put huwa there. What does number 5 mean? هذا هو الدرس الجديد. What does that mean? Brothers and sisters online, tell me what number 5 means. هذا هو الدرس الجديد. What does that mean? هذا هو الدرس الجديد. This is the new lesson, right? This is the new lesson. But let me tell you something. When I say this is the new lesson, I could say هذا الدرس الجديد. I can leave out هو. هذا الدرس الجديد. It could be, I could be misunderstood. I could be misunderstood. But if I want to say this is the new lesson, I could say هذا الدرس الجديد. هذا الرجل الجديد. هذا المدرس الجديد. This is the new teacher. This is the هذا البيت الجديد. This is the new house. I could say it like that. It's totally permissible. But look at the next sentence. The next sentence says هذا الدرس الجديد في اللغة العربية. Now, brothers and sisters online, what does that mean, number 6? هذا الدرس الجديد في اللغة العربية. What does that mean? هذا الدرس الجديد في اللغة العربية. What does that mean, number 6? This new lesson is in Arabic, right? See, now there, that means this new lesson, and that's not complete. That is not a complete sentence to say, هذا الدرس الجديد. This new lesson, you're waiting for me to finish. So that's the only reason why we come with this sentence here. We're going to go to number 2. We're going to go to the second one. Tayyib, this one is on you all. Before we start, do you all understand every single sentence out of these 7 sentences? Is there one in particular that's not clear? They all are the same kind of sentence. Number 1 on number 1 is the same. Number 3 on number 3 is the same. Number 4 on number 4 is the same. Every single one throughout it is clear. Tayyib, عندك يا غالب. You all repeat after me. هذا رجل. هذا رجل. ما معنى هذا غالب? This is a man. The English words are a bit confused. It's nicer to hear the Arabic rules. Our class is in English. Our class is in English. I don't want to confuse you all with that. We're not there yet. We are not there yet. Our class is in English. Don't stand up. Keep crawling. We're still in the crawl. No. Get back down. Keep crawling. Keep crawling. Take your time. Don't be rushed to stand up and fall. Take your time. This is not that class where I tell you خبر ومفعول به والخبر نعم والمفعول مطلق والحال والتمييز. This is not that class. Take your time. Don't go in the deep waters yet. Don't go there yet. Keep your feet right in the water where the waves come up and just relax right there. There's so many people jump in the deep end and they drown. There's some people that get out on the deep end. They don't know the breaststroke. They don't know the side stroke. They don't know the backstroke. They don't know the cross stroke. And they don't know the butterfly. They're out in the deep water. What are they doing? This doggy paddle. They just out there just doing the doggy paddle. Like, why are you in the deep water? You don't know the breaststroke. You don't know the cross stroke. That's cross stroke. You don't know the side stroke. You don't know the backstroke. You don't know how to butterfly. Nor do you know how to float. All you do is just like, ugh. You're just out there doing the doggy paddle, just out there struggling, thinking you're hanging out with the big boys. You can't swim. Stop playing around. You have to go back to shore and learn how to do the breaststroke. Learn how to breathe underwater, hold your breath. You with me, Ibrahim? So some people get out to the deep water and they just doing the doggy paddle, thinking they're hanging out with the big boys. No. So let's slow down. I'm telling you, what we want to do is get a strong foundation. And I used to see the Somali brothers, the brothers from Somalia, they come to Yemen and they know Arabic. And they teach Nahu in their language. You see a young guy, he's like 21 years old, with like 60 people sitting with him. And he's dropping in the Somali language. You sit in the class, you can't understand anything, but it's just so magnetizing. You just sit down and you can't even help you. You don't understand what they're saying. But you just see him just teaching. Man, he's teaching Arabic in Somali. And you look at him like, dang, man, he's a young guy. He's like 21 years old. He got 60 people in front of him. And he's teaching his people. And that's the way we're going to do it until, you can get it straight in Arabic. So this is going to take our time. Tayyib, inshallah. Tayyib, ya Ghalib, one more time. The next sentence. Hada rajulun muslimun. You have to repeat after me. Hada rajulun muslimun. What does that mean? This is a Muslim man. The first one, this is a man. This is a Muslim man. Tayyib, you repeat after me. Aina rajul. Aina rajul. What does that mean? Where's the man? Where's the man? You all repeat after me. Aina rajulul muslimu. Aina ar-rajulul muslim. Where's the Muslim man? They have to stay together. The Muslim man. They're both ma'rifah. They have to be together. It can't be the man that is, no, that is, or a, and the. There's nothing between them. The Muslim man, one thing together. This is where everybody trips up and falls right here. This is where I dig my potholes and I got my hooks and I throw them out and I put them back on people's ankles and I drag them down in the mud. Yeah, Harun, are you ready? You repeat after me. هذا الرجل مسلم. What does that mean? Slow down. No, but we want you to aim first. You're going to aim before you start shooting. This man is Muslim. This man, that has to be together. This man, that has to be together. Because they're both ma'rifah. It can't be this is. There's no is. This man. You can say this is a Muslim. This is a Muslim. This man is a Muslim. Man is just identifying what you're pointing at. I am. This is. No, hold on now. Hold on. Hada rajul Muslim. This man is a Muslim. It's not. This is the Muslim man. No, it doesn't mean. That doesn't mean. It doesn't say. Where does it say the Muslim man? The Muslim man. If it's the Muslim man, it's going to be ar-rajul al-Muslim. Ar-rajul al-Muslim. If it's the Muslim man, ar-rajul al-Muslim. That's what it's going to be. Yeah, Ibrahim, you with me? Nah. If it's going to be the Muslim man, ar-rajul al-Muslim. Okay, let's look at number 5. عندك يا يونس. هذا هو الرجل المسلم. Y'all repeat after me. هذا هو الرجل المسلم. هذا هو الرجل المسلم. طيب ما معنى هذا يونس؟ This is the Muslim man. This is the Muslim man. تعال يا أدغى. هذا الرجل المسلم أخي. What does that mean? This Muslim man is my brother. The confusion, Jake, is that هذا is understood to mean this is. Now, هذا means this. هذا means this. Doesn't mean this is. Now, هذا just means this. That is, in terms of what comes after you. هذا means this. Oh, yeah? No. هذا means this. هذا means this. Okay, we're going to go to the next one. This is for the brothers and sisters online. This one is on you all. This one is on you all. We want to finish this today. هذا كتاب. We're not going. Don't repeat after me. You all know this. هذا كتاب. What does that mean? هذا كتاب. Let me come back to y'all, Ibrahim. This is a book. Now, slow down. We didn't get there yet. Look where it says number 3, not number 1, number 3. Now, this is a book. هذا كتاب. This is a book. هذا كتاب. هذا كتاب. Type number 1. Where it says number 1 in section 3. هذا كتاب عظيم. هذا كتاب عظيم. This is a great book. This is a great book. This is a great book. It has to be together. A great book. A great book. This is a great book. This is a great book. Tayyip, we're going to continue. What does this mean? أين الكتاب? أين الكتاب? Everybody participate. Don't be afraid of the wrong answer. Those probably who got the answer right, they're guessing. Let them guess on. They probably don't know. You get it wrong, you're going to learn from you getting wrong. How you learn how to ride a bike except falling down to the right, falling down to the left, falling down to the right until you finally learn. Fall down, scratch your knees, bump your head. How you think you're going to get it? Where is the book? Now look at the next sentence. We're just going to add a description to the book. Number 3 says, أين الكتاب العظيم? What does that mean? أين الكتاب العظيم? Where is the great book? Where is the great book? Where is the great book? Okay, we're going to the next one. Look at this next one here. It says, هذا الكتاب عظيم. Before you translate it, you have to keep these two things together. You have to keep these things together that are ma'rifah. هذا الكتاب عظيم. This book is great. That's what it means. This book is great. This book is great. This book is great. This book. But listen up. Listen up. I want you to understand that I could say, and I'm pointing at the book. I'm not going to say the word book. I can say, هذا عظيم. And I'm pointing at the book. I can say, هذا عظيم. This is great. But I'm pointing at the book. I'm pointing at the book. But maybe on the table, there's a book and something else. So I'm going to say it. هذا الكتاب. Maybe there's a cup there. Maybe there's a magazine there. So I'm going to name what I'm pointing at. But it's the same exact thing. Are you all with me, brothers and sisters online? Are you all with me? هذا الكتاب عظيم. This book is great. I don't need the word kitab. It's just to clarify what I'm pointing at. So you can't translate and say, this is the book that is great. No, I didn't say that. It didn't say that. No, it didn't say that. So we're going to the next one. We're going to the next one. Brothers and sisters online. هذا هو الكتاب العظيم. هذا هو الكتاب العظيم. This is the great book. 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 So listen up now. We're on example number 3. If you can get all down to number 7 and you understand this chapter, We're ready to go to lesson number 4. Lesson number 1 was what? The Mir Munfasil. We understand. Do you understand Munfasil, all of it? All of it? Okay. Then we did the Mir Muttasil. Kitabi, wa kitabuna, wa kitabuka, wa kitabuki. But you understand all of it? All of it? Okay, then we're going to go to Mubtada wa Khabar. If you can understand all these sentences, you're up on good. You're up on good. Take your time. Keep crawling. We're going to go to the next chapter. Don't rush. Just review your sentences and work on your articulation. Don't be satisfied with your understanding. I'm going to tell you now. Don't be satisfied just because you understood these sentences. Read it. All 49 of these sentences from the beginning to the end, don't stutter. And if you stutter, go back and do it again. Brothers and sisters online, who thinks y'all can understand well? You think you can understand well? Tayyib, I want you to read it perfectly. Read it perfectly. No stuttering. No stuttering. Are you ready for that? Can you add Alif Lam or Muslimun on number 4? Where's Muslimun on number 4? Tayyib, let's finish this. Brothers and sisters. هذا الكتاب العظيم هو القرآن. This great book is the Quran. Okay? Y'all look like y'all understand. The brothers and sisters online, they don't play. Allah you barik for him. May Allah reward them. May Allah reward the brothers and sisters online. My other brothers here, may Allah aid them. The brothers here, may Allah aid them. Say Ameen. Inshallah. Tayyib. عندك يا إبراهيم هذه حقيبة. What does that mean? هذه حقيبة. This is a bag. Okay, we're going to, that's where it says number 4. Where it says number 4. It's the first one. This is a bag. Now we're just going to describe the bag. طيب يا إبراهيم هذه حقيبة جميلة. This is a beautiful bag. This is a nice bag. This is a pretty bag. This is a pretty bag. It stays together. A nice bag. A pretty bag. It stays together. طيب يا إبراهيم أين الحقيبة هذا? Where is the bag? نعم. Where is the bag? Where is the bag? Time. Now we're just going to describe the bag. أين الحقيبة الجميلة? Where's the beautiful bag? Where's the nice bag? Hey, we got the big question on the Ghalib. All right, now. I got my fish hooks out. I got my bait on it. طيب يا غالب هذه الحقيبة جميلة. This bag is nice. This bag is beautiful. This bag is beautiful. Now, listen, brothers, listen. Today, you all are what? Studying. Tomorrow, listen. That's what's going to help the student. You have to have an abundance of examples. You can't come to him with 5, 6 examples and think you're going to understand. Everybody's mind doesn't click like that. Come with 20 examples of each thing so he can understand it. You're the teacher. You want your students to be the best. You want to come closer to Allah with your students. You don't want to fall short with them. This is your gold and silver. This is my gems. Nuh-uh. The student might be falling short and the teacher gets on his back like, get up, get your thing together, review. I'm counting on you to get my reward. Get up, review. Hello, get up, review. Nah, get on your back. You're messing up my reward. I don't want nobody to drop out. Nah. Brothers and sisters online, there's no drinking in class. Sit up. Nah, sit up. No slouch, no smoothies in the class. Now, y'all can have tea. It's not a problem. Y'all can drink in the class. Tayyib. يا عبد الصبور هذه هي الحقيبة الجميلة. هذه هي الحقيبة الجميلة. This is the beautiful bag. This is the beautiful bag. If I wanted to, I can take out the word here. I can say هذه الحقيبة الجميلة. I was telling you about This is the nice bag I was telling you about. I could leave out here, but it just clarifies it a little bit more. Just clarifies it a little. Why? Because look at the next sentence. Why? Because look at the next sentence. عندك يا هارون هذه الحقيبة الجميلة لزينب. هذه الحقيبة الجميلة لزينب. What does that mean, Harun?
Oh, my fault. I'm sorry.
Nah.
This is the this
slow down. You come out chewing. You don't play.
this bag.
Hold on, slow down. هذه الحقيبة الجميلة لزينب.
This beautiful bag is for Zainab.
This beautiful bag is for Zainab. This beautiful bag is for Zainab. Back to the brothers and sisters online. Back to the brothers and sisters online. We got 2 more. We got 3 more left. Time is good. Oh, time is good. هذا ثوب. هذا ثوب. Number 5. هذا ثوب. This is a thawb. This is a garment. A garment. It's indefinite. It's a garment. Who is it? It's just a garment. I saw a garment. I bought a garment. Now we're going to describe it. هذا ثوب أبيض. هذا ثوب أبيض. This is a white garment. A white garment. It's together. It's a description of it. It's a description of the garment. A white garment. طيب. أين الثوب؟ أين الثوب؟ أين الثوب? Where is the thawb? Where is the garment? Where is the garment? Now we're going to describe it now. أين الثوب الأبيض? أين الثوب الأبيض? Where is the white thawb? Where is the white garment? This is the one that the people slip up on. Let's get it straight. Let's take our time. Let's take our time. هذا الثوب أبيض. هذا الثوب أبيض. This garment is white. This thawb is white. This thawb is white. This thawb, that goes together. This thawb is white. This thawb is white. هذا هو الثوب الأبيض I was talking to you about. هذا هو الثوب الأبيض. This is the white thawb I was telling you about. This is the white thawb I was looking for. This is the white thawb. The last one. هذا الثوب الأبيض من اليمن. هذا الثوب الأبيض من اليمن. This white garment is from Yemen. This white garment is from Yemen. I think that you all have understood the biggest lesson in this book. And that shows perhaps that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wants for you all good. That's a good sign if you understand. If you understand this, thank Allah. Thank Allah. Thank Allah. Tayyib, عندك يا يونس. هذا بيت. This is a house. This is a house. Tayyib, again with you. هذا بيت كبير. Let's go back to the first one. هذا بيت. Go back to the first one. هذا بيت. What does that mean? This is a house. A house. Then the second one says هذا بيت. It still says بيت. هذا بيت كبير. This is a big house. This is a house. This is a big house. This is a big house. طيب يا أدغى. أين الرجل? I'm sorry. أين البيت? Where is the house? Where is the house? أين البيت الكبير? Where is the big house? طيب يا إبراهيم. هذا البيت كبير. This house is big. This house is big. This house is big. هذا البيت. This house is big. عندك يا إبراهيم. هذا هو البيت الكبير. This is the big house. This is the big house I was telling you about. This is the big house. طيب يا غالب. هذا البيت الكبير قديم. هذا البيت الكبير قديم. The last one. هذا البيت الكبير قديم. Number 6. هذا البيت. This big house is old. قديم means old. قديم means old. Okay, this is the last one. This is the last one here for the brothers and sisters online. Brothers and sisters online. After that, we're going to number 4. Oh, mashallah, mashallah. Brothers and sisters online, this is your last chance here. طيب, هذا طعام. هذا طعام. This is food. This is food. This is food. This is food. هذا طعام لذيذ. هذا طعام لذيذ. هذا طعام لذيذ. This is delicious food. That's sweet. لذيذ doesn't mean sweet. Delicious or good. Nah.
It means sweet. You added.
لذيذ doesn't mean sweet. Nah. That's sweet. لذيذ. هذا طعام لذيذ. This food is delicious. Type the next one. أين الطعام? أين الطعام? Where's the food? Now we got an alif lam on it. Where's the food? Where's the food? Type. أين الطعام اللذيذ? أين الطعام اللذيذ? أين الطعام اللذيذ? Where's the delicious food? Where's the good food? Where's the good food? Number 4. هذا الطعام لذيذ. هذا الطعام لذيذ. This food is good. This food is delicious. This food is delicious. This food has to stay together. This food is delicious. طيب. هذا هو الطعام اللذيذ. هذا هو الطعام اللذيذ. This is the delicious food. This is the good food. This is the good food here. This is the good food. The last one. هذا الطعام اللذيذ للضيف. هذا الطعام اللذيذ للضيف. This good food is for the guest. This good food is for the guest. This good food is for the guest. Hi, brothers and sisters, I have a question. Do you all understand al-ma'rifa wal-nakira? No? You understand ma'rifa wal-nakira? Alhamdulillah. 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 Tayyib, let's do some drills. Let's do some drills with some pronouns. We have this word aqlam. We have this word aqlam. We're going to go aqlami wa aqlamuna. We're going to go straight on through to the end. You all read with me. Bismillah. Aqlami, aqlamuna, aqlamuka, aqlamuki, aqlamukuma, aqlamukum, aqlamukunna, aqlamuhu, aqlamuha, aqlamuhuma, aqlamuhum, aqlamuhunna. Tayyib. Now we're going to say hal aqlami jadidatun. We have to say jadidatun. Why? Because it's plural. I'm going to say hal aqlamuna jadidatun, hal aqlamuka jadidatun, hal aqlamuki jadidatun till the end. Brothers and sisters online, are you all with me? Somebody wants to do 3 or 4 over. We can't go back. We don't have any time to go back. All the same. If you understand one of these, you understand the rest of it. One of these sentences, if you understand one, number 4 on every part, you understand number 4 on every one. You want me, Harun? If you stand under 3 on any one, you stand under 3 on any other one. Brothers and sisters online, are you all with me? If you understand number 1 on any one, you understand number 1 on every other one. They're the same exact sentence. The words change, but the sentence structure is one. Time, we're going to say, hal aqlami jadidatun, hal aqlamuna jadidatun, all the way to the end. We have to say jadidatun because the aqlam is what? Plural. Bismillah. هل أقلامي جديدة؟ هل أقلامنا جديدة؟ هل أقلامك جديد عفوا أقلامك جديدة؟ هل أقلامك جديدة؟ هل أقلامكما جديدة؟ هل أقلامكم جديدة؟ هل أقلامكن جديدة؟ هل أقلامه جديدة؟ هل أقلامها جديدة؟ هل أقلامهما جديدة؟ هل أقلامهم جديدة؟ هل أقلامهن جديدة؟ طيب, now we're going to say one more and we're going to stop. We're going to say هل أقلامي الجديدة في الحقيبة? Are my new pens in the bag? Are our new pens in the bag? But now you have to say al-jadida because you're describing aqlami, and when it has that pronoun on it, it's ma'rifa. Brothers and sisters online, are you with me? You have to say al-jadida because you're describing something that has a damir muttasil and it's ma'rifa. So we're going to say hal aqlami al-jadidatu fil haqiba. هل أقلامنا الجديدة في الحقيبة؟ هل أقلامك الجديدة في الحقيبة؟ نعم. طيب. You don't have to say الجديدة, you can say الجديدة. نعم. طيب, we're going to take our time. We're going to take our time. بسم الله. هل أقلامي الجديدة في الحقيبة؟ هل أقلامنا الجديدة في الحقيبة؟ هل أقلامك الجديدة في الحقيبة؟ هل أقلامك الجديدة في الحقيبة؟ هل أقلامكما الجديدة في الحقيبة؟ هل أقلامكم الجديدة في الحقيبة؟ هل أقلامكن الجديدة في الحقيبة؟ هل أقلامه الجديدة في الحقيبة؟ هل أقلامها الجديدة في الحقيبة؟ هل أقلامهما الجديدة في الحقيبة؟ هل أقلامهم الجديدة في الحقيبة؟ هل أقلامهن الجديدة في الحقيبة? That's our lesson for the day. I'm not going to leave you all with any homework or some review. If you can go back to the beginning of this book and review all your sentences up there, it has to be over 400 sentences that we reached so far. It has to be over maybe 500 sentences. Now, go back and review this section in particular. No stuttering. Don't be satisfied with understanding. No, you want to speak. And this drill that we did here, use your ingenuity and creativity and put things together like that. Sentences. It's going to help in your speaking and thinking. So you're going to understand that speaking is like thinking and seeing things beforehand and articulating what is on your mind, that which is in your head. Nah, but you know the rules. This has to have an alif lam. That has to have a tanween. That has to have a tab because it's plural. That has to have. You understand the rules. You have to know some type of rules when you study Arabic. Some type. This is our lesson for today. If there's no questions, alhamdulillah, we did a good class. Inshallah, we're going to come back on Saturday. We're on the new lesson. Look at this lesson here, brothers. Page number 68. Thus al-rabi' al-muzakkar wal-mu'annath, masculine and feminine. Masculine and feminine. Tayyib. Inshallah, we're going to stop here. Subhanaka Allahumma wa bihamdika ashhadu an la ilaha illa ant. I wanted to show you all something. I'm sorry. Let me just give me one more minute just to show you all something about this book that I explained to you all yesterday. Right here. Yeah, this is the book I was explaining to you all yesterday. This is the best book on learning how to read. Look at this first page. It teaches a wa ba. It doesn't teach any kasra and no dhamma until book number 3 or 4. Nah. So here it has aba. Pardon that which is written up on top, but that which is written up on top is written in Indonesian or in Malaysian language, but the one that's online, it comes in English. So now you're going to have the student read this. You're going to say, you're going to explain to him that which is on top. Aba. You're going to explain that. And the rest is on him. That's how I made my book. Like, Iqra with him. You're going to explain that which is on top. You're going to tell the student, Aba. He's going to read Aba, and you tell him, read the rest. and he's going to be reading the rest. The student, he's going to sit down and he's going to say, ba ah ba, ah ba ah, ba ah ah, ah ba, ba ah. He's going to get through that page. When he gets through that page, you're going to take him to the second lesson. This section, he already had ba. Now you're going to increase him one letter. You're going to say ta. That's ba and ta. You're going to tell him to read. This is a whole nother lesson. You're going to say ta ba. Ta ba ah. He might say ta ba. Someone might be smart and say ba ta. Ba ta ta ba. Someone might say it slow. It's all good. After he says and does that lesson, he's going to go to the next lesson. He's going to increase one more letter. Just like that, but they're all written there. And so on. This whole book, if I keep going down to the end, is only fatah. There's no kasra. There is no dhamma. There is no dhamma. There's no way that he can get confused. I just wanted to show you all that. I'm sorry to keep you all long. Inshallah, we're going to stop here. And inshallah, we'll meet up once again. I don't know what these people are asking about the time. We're finished, brothers, if y'all want to go. Whoever wants to go can leave. Link to the book. Right, the link to the book, if you can look on it online. Somebody found it for free download online. I'm gonna figure out how to post this link for the brothers. Figure out how to post this link. But look up Iqra. Just look up look up that word Iqra, and you should be able to find it if you look for it. Look up Iqra like that, connected to reading, and inshallah you should be able to find it. It's the best book. So this is not for you all. This is for if you want to teach brothers and sisters in the masjid or your own children. Inshallah, we're going to stop here. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdik. Ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk.
What Asian country am I?